Hello everybody, my name is Vasco and today I'll show you how I'm playing on the ukulele Nina Simone masterpiece. I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. Yeah, I think I did it right this time. So I've transposed it to make it easier for me to sing, but also I'm pretty sure that most of you will need it a little bit lower as well. And we are using a low G string. For the intro it will be kind of needed, but after that, if you're skipping the intro and just strumming the chords, it doesn't really matter if it's high G or low G. So yeah, whatever kind of ukulele you have, just bring it up and let's see how to play this song. To be free, I wish I could break. Alright, so we have a bunch of chords. Let me come a little bit closer to show you how to grab them. Okay, so we start with the chord of D, okay? I'm grabbing it with one finger like this. Maybe for you it will be easier with 3 fingers. But if you can, I would suggest to use this one because it will be easier to transition to other chords that we have after that. Okay, after that we need the chord of F sharp 7. It's a 4-finger chord. 3, 4, 2, 4. Okay. Then we have the chord of B minor, barring on the 2nd fret, and the ring finger grabs the G string on the 4th fret. Okay, then we have the chord of D7, which is again barring the 2nd fret, but this time the middle finger is on the 3rd fret of the A string. Then we have the chord of G. I'm pretty sure you know that. And after that, we have the chord of A9. All right, so we are grabbing A, but also adding the ring finger right here on the 2nd fret of the A string and the pinky on the 3rd fret of the E string. Alright, that's a beautiful one. And also we have the chord of regular A after that. We have the chord of E7. Okay, that's easy. And we have the chord of A7 also, for which when you're with the low G string, I would suggest this fingering. If you're with a high G, this will be perfectly fine as well. And after that we have the chord of B diminished. Alright. And also we have the chord of A9 suspended 4, which sounds very complicated, but it's actually just barring the 2nd fret and the middle finger is on the 3rd fret of the E string this time. Okay, if it's right here it's D7, but right here it's A9 suspended 4. Alright, so that's all the chords that we need. Let's see the parts now. Actually, I said the parts, but there is just one part repeated all over again. It is a big sequence of chords, but it's repeated every time the same. So yeah, let's just take a look. You should probably see it right now, right here. So we start with D to F sharp 7 to B minor to D7, and then G to A9 to D twice. Okay, the 2nd line is D to G to D twice, and then A to E7 to A7. Okay? And the 3rd line is almost exactly the same as the 1st line, just the last chord is different. It starts with D, F sharp 7 to B minor to D7 to G to A9 to D, and here we are putting the B diminished. And by the way, the B diminished comes a little bit early. It's like interrupting the normal way that the chords go and introducing the 4th line, which starts with D to F sharp 7 to B minor to B diminished again, and then D to A9 suspended 4 to D. Okay, let's slowly go just with one strum and see how this sounds. I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all the chains holding me. I wish I could say all the things that I should say. Say 'em loud, say am clear for the whole round world to hear. All right, I know that it's a lot of chords and the sequence is maybe a little bit hard to remember, but this is repeated throughout the whole song. So once you know that, you know the whole song. And something else I want to point out is the dynamic of the song. So we have 4 verses, and every verse gets a little bit louder, a little bit louder. The voice sing a little bit higher on every verse, and also I'm trying to strum first very gently on the first verse, on the second verse, adding a little bit more strums now. Then the third verse I try to get a little bit even louder. And on the fourth verse with the bird, you can go as loud as you can. So this is a nice touch that actually makes the song great, if you ask me, because it starts quietly, slowly, and then after that, before you realize, it's all just, you know, super big. And also one more thing, on the last verse, the fourth line is actually starting to loop this section, and it goes like this. I know how it feels. And there is something I'm adding here. So from B minor, I'm going really quickly through bass A, like, and then B diminished, okay? So, I know how it feels. And in the original recording, they're just repeating this and it fades out, but since I cannot just fade out like this. So on my cover, I just stopped it to B diminished and then I played 1 G. How it feels to be free. And then I ended with the which is the first line of the intro. And by the way, let me show you the intro now. All right, so we start with B minor, but just da, da, okay? All right, and then F sharp 7. But I'm playing the G string and the E string, and then after that, I'm playing the C string. All right? So, B minor, and then with the pinky right here, we're playing, this is the C tone, okay? After that, I'm playing open G string and the C string on the 2nd fret, and then all right, so let's slowly go through the first line. Okay, and after that, on the G string, 2, 4, 2 on the C string, and then playing the D, A string, and then I'm grabbing the G chord, but then I'm releasing the middle finger, okay? To D, E string open 2nd fret, and then A, and after that E7, but I'm first playing just the G string, okay? And I'm adding the pinky right here on the 4th fret. And then A, making it a 7th like this, okay? And here is the tricky, interesting part. So we go right here on the C string, 9th fret, slide to 11th. And then on the E string, 10th. And we are grabbing really quickly D chord like this, okay? It's like the shape of G, but up here, okay? So we play it once and then I put the pinky on the 12th fret, okay? And after that I'm keeping this bar and moving the middle finger from the E string on the same fret, on the 10th fret, to the C string. I play it, and after that the pinky goes on the 12th fret of the E string. So let's just see this one. And really quickly going back to B minor, but also with the pinky right here. Okay, and then 2nd fret and grabbing the D7, then on the 5th fret, and then I'm grabbing the G chord but keeping here the 5th fret. Okay, then open A string, grabbing the A9, avoiding the E string actually here because I need the pinky to be ready to play the 5th fret. And then B, then B diminished, and after that 2 times the E string on the 1st fret, and then D to F sharp 7, and then B minor, the walk to B diminished, and then D, A9 suspended 4 to D. Alright, let's see slowly the whole thing. And here I start the verse. I wish I knew how. And I think that this sums up the version that I'm playing of this beautiful song. It's a lovely one, and yeah, really. If not playing it, just check it out, listen to it, enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next video. That's it. Ciao.